have to go through the other little boy shit sometimes.
Yeah, they be trying to have you there, try to redirect you.
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Vic put me
She's
on that a
starting
minute
cameras
ago.
right now.
When we used to talk, when we used to be on the IG talking about the Falcons, you know, Vic a Falcons fan.
Yeah.
So he used to always hit me like, man, what's up with this nigga Matt Ryan, man?
Yeah.
He was like, look, I'm gonna give you this little streaming site. Feel me? Yeah, that nigga fucking with that. Boxing, UFC, all
that
games,
shit,
all that
bro.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get on that shit. I got to be able to
only
catch
be
my
on
team
one
more
camera.
often. My teams more often, man.
Put the other
Kyle
SD
Pitts
cards.
showing up today. That nigga really got a flat tire, man.
Bro,
They
I
showing
told
that
y'all
nigga
he
around.
not healthy, bro. I told y'all once
that
he
was
get
it.
healthy,
He
he'll
scored
be
today.
alright. Yeah, I seen him. He gonna be alright. Look, young Dez just got to keep balling, man.
Let's
That's
go.
it.
This a Bijan drive. I need a Bijan drive.
Oh yeah, we in this bitch. There we go. I forgot to
Metcalf.
set the,
Metcalf, we in the red
fucking
zone.
alignment. Yeah, we here.
Yo.
Bongs a lot. What's good? Jimmo, what's good, man?
Metcalf.
Hard to start podcast, man. Episode 39 of the weekend wrap up. My name Hard to Start JD, aka the fucking Guccini. I got my big bres in the motherfucking building with me today, man.
Oh man, it's Wax or Show AV. You know, whatever you know me as, you want to call me. But we back in the building again another week, sitting here watching this football as we do every Sunday. You know, I'm looking good right now.
Works in the building, man. You know, we back at it, man. Another day, man. Another Sunday, man. Screened up in here, man. TV to TV. Just checking out these games, man. Having a blast, man.
Yeah, it's looking like
Works in the building, man.
It's looking like a real bar in here right now.
Trying to keep
real
this shit
lounge.
right, man.
Got the
Trying to keep
lights.
us in tune to what's going on, man.
Yes,
you
sir.
know,
Yes, sir.
we are in multiple leagues with each other, man. The battles do be going on every Sunday, man. Sunday through Thursday. Or Thursday through Sunday, the other way around, however you want to say it, bro.
And every week
Look at
that
Bobos.
passed,
Oh, I thought that was a black dude. I seen this picture of fantasy. I said, oh, that's a white dude.
Shout out to Uncle Willie Bobo from the P, man. If you really from the P, you know who Uncle Bobo is, man. Oh, my mama, Dupree's big brother, man. Primo the General, what's going on, man? 100%. This is episode 39.
Yeah, London.
One show before the motherfucking 1 year anniversary. You know what I mean? We have been 10 toes for a whole motherfucking 52 weeks, and for it to be 40 episodes in, like we was talking 2 weeks ago, 52 weeks in a year, we done 40 episodes since October. You know what I mean? We only a few off, man. That's the grind, this digital grind, is showing y'all that we trying to keep pace with this shit, man. We trying to crack that motherfucking code. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Shout out to all the old subscribers, the current subscribers, and the new subscribers, man. 100%, man. If y'all find this video somewhat entertainment, if you don't agree what we talking about, just any type of thing, man, get up in the motherfucking comments, man. Whether it be on the live or the clips that we drop, man. Drop your motherfucking opinion on what we talking about, man. I'm telling you.
Interact.
Man, look, interact, because, nigga, see, and the cold thing is, like I say on all the shows, nigga, when I first get up, nigga, in the morning, nigga, my alarm go off at 4:30 in the morning. Nigga, on the weekends, nigga, at 5:30 in the morning. First thing I do, nigga, is hit the joint, right? So this morning, I hit the group chat about the Justin Fields topic, right? And we had some great interaction on that. But when I just checked it and I was showing Wax this shit, nigga, that shit boomed off in about 5 hours. And, you know, we had a motherfucker from Chicago tap in. You know what I mean? We don't know that brother. He tapped in, man. That shit ain't gonna happen. Another brother tapped in. He said he was a Falcons fan, I think. And he wished, I forgot, bro. I'm burnt right now. But
it was on the bear topic. They, you know, about J1, the J1 trade.
Oh, my mama.
You know what I'm saying? That in the shot, they ain't trying to let Fields go.
Oh, man,
we don't need him anyway.
They ain't trying to
we
let
don't
him
need
go.
him anyways. And Big Brett wasn't here last week to talk about the fuck if they should trade for him or not.
We don't need Justin Fields. We need to go get us a pocket QB that can move a little bit, man. We got weapons on the outside. We don't need nobody that we don't necessarily need nobody that just run all over the place. I'd rather have somebody that throw the ball all over the place. Too many weapons out there. Why not?
That's the type of motherfucking interaction that we need. You know what I mean? For y'all to bounce back off of what the fuck we done said and how you feel about the joint. You know what I mean? 100%, bruh. So,
Boy, Hurts looking like Hustler.
how y'all week been, big bruh?
Oh man, my week was smooth, man.
Did y'all see the eclipse yesterday?
Hell no. No,
Yeah,
I was in the bed, nigga, about 6 o'clock.
It was an eclipse yesterday around 8:30.
I ain't looking for no goddamn eclipse.
You know, man. I'm at the hospital, man, with them others. Man, they be into all that. You know what I'm saying?
Bring the telescope out.
It was an overcast, but the eclipse was strong, though. You feel me? Only time you could look at the sun, kinda.
Huh?
Get your ass blinded, be around this motherfucker like Ray Charles.
Yeah, I was knocked out. And then the cold thing is, I'm glad I woke up when I woke up because I seen that you hit me last night about the motherfucking the trade.
Yeah,
and the game cracked off at 6 o'clock. So I'm like, I'm glad I got up.
Oh, I'm so glad you got up too, cause Hopkins gave that nigga 3, and Kittle's got a donut right now.
Kittle's got a donut, and I got him
no
starting.
block.
See, that's the cold thing about this shit, bruh.
Yeah, some of these niggas who playing fantasy should have went outside and looked at the eclipse, nigga, and got blind, nigga, because you don't want to see what your team looking like. It's bad right now.
I'm telling you, bruh. I've been pulling the wrong moves in the wrong leagues. Oh, my mama.
Hey,
didn't start Kittle last week. Would have won. Lost by like 9 in that league. He hit for a 30. And here it is now. I'm chasing them points in one league.
Is it set? Now, don't get me wrong. I know it takes some type of a little bit of strategy, a little bit of doing your homework. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, bro, it's all faith on who you gonna start week to week. You know what I mean?
100%.
It ain't really no blueprint to this. You know what I'm saying? So it just be killing me sometimes when you be talking to people and they be like, nigga, I know exactly what I'm. Bro, week to week, it's a gamble. You know what I mean?
Fucking
it's
gamble,
like throwing
dog.
the roll in the dice.
Because if it wasn't no gamble, a nigga would be like how Back to the Future on this shit with the almanac.
With the
man, nigga, I forgot bruh's name that he took the almanac from, and that Biff. I think it was Biff.
Yeah, it was Biff.
Oh my mama, nigga, it was Biff.
Biff had the Beckett. They was looking for that Beckett.
Nigga, he was balling, bruh. Oh my mama.
Hey, just think though, that's real shit though. If you could do that.
Come on now.
Nigga, go back in time, nigga, and bet on shit in the future.
It'd be a wrap.
That's crazy.
Alter the whole motherfucking
Fields. Got rid of Fields in time.
Nigga, the nigga that hit the Powerball nigga next to Kaiser nigga off of Valley. Nigga, oh my mama, nigga, he hit nigga by himself. Like 2 years ago, nigga, 1 billion at that 7-Eleven.
What?
Facts. Oh my mama. Well, let's get up into the first topic, man. Let's run through this shit, man. Get the people back to their motherfucking fantasy games. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, we all in leagues and all together, man. We are striving to get to week 15, the first week of the playoffs. If you get into the dance, you got a motherfucking chance. 100%, man.
I like that one.
Nigga, first topic.
You got a chance.
You get into the dance, you got a chance, man. First topic of the motherfucking week. You know, we starting it off by doing some screen watching. We done found the new technology in the motherfucking in this cameras and shit that we got, man. We know how to really react to some videos. So let's react to the looting in Rio Linda, California. When we come back after the video play, we're going to break down the scenario of how Rio Linda is and what's out there, because it's right outside of Sacramento, you know what I mean, or in Sacramento, the outskirts. But let's fire this shit up.
How many subscriptions are you paying?
Boom. We got commercials and shit playing. Hey. Oh, my mama. That nigga that called right now done fucked me up. We're going to put this on Do Not Disturb. DNR, right? D&D right now. Oh, my mama. Hey, so look, bro. How y'all feel about what they doing in Rio Linda right now, man? Or that night?
Man, it's people just, you know what I'm saying? You get together and you just do shit sometimes, man.
That's what it was.
I mean, that's just what it was, bro. You feel me? Whatever they came from, they was riding the energy, riding the wave. So you feel me? Let's go mob on the 7-Eleven.
It was a fucking sideshow. It was after the
So you
sideshow.
already know how that go.
So we know that was some youngsters after the sideshow on a late night. That shit been happening out here.
Hey,
Let's just
Time to
call-
go up in this
let's just-
motherfucker, go
hey,
get some
man.
free wood.
JD.
Hey, let's call 100 100 though, right?
JD,
Like,
I ain't even gonna lie,
nigga,
JD.
come on, bro. Niggas been doing that,
I
bro.
mean,
Like, I'm talking about
I mean,
niggas
incriminate
since.
me in works right now.
No, don't incriminate me. Hey, hold
Statute
on.
of limitations
Hey,
is
if you
go.
If you gonna snitch, snitch on yourself.
Look, bruh, 'cause it
Don't
was
snitch
so-
on me.
No, 'cause it was
I
so-
don't know what you talking
it was
about,
so
Jack.
funny how we used to do, bro, at that
Who's
76,
we?
that Circle K. I'm gonna incriminate me in 3. Bruh,
Yeah, incriminate y'all
bruh,
niggas.
We used to go to that Circle K, bruh, and just, bruh, go in there and come out with handfuls of shit out that, over there right before Monterey Trios, bruh. That shit used to be hella funny. It was this little white dude working there, bruh. We'd just go in there and be like, man, don't say nothing. And just go in there and, snacks. We out of there.
And he was boo with it?
Bro, I guess he was scared, bro. He just said.
He was shook up.
Oh, and what was this? Wednesday night, bro. I go to Rite Aid. I go in there. I'm about to go grab me some ice cream, bro. I had a fucking ice cream fucking craving, right? So I go to Rite Aid finna get some ice cream and some black people with 2 carts. I'm not even thinking nothing of it because I'm at the Rite Aid on Freeport, and I ain't really seen too many people going Freeport and do dumb shit just based on the area because they call it
Facts.
one time, they coming over there
Quickly.
at scheduled time. You feel me? So 2 people in there with carts, bro. The shit filled up. Honestly, bro, I thought they was getting shit for a party, bro. The way they was talking, because they wasn't looking janky, they wasn't looking nervous. They was, bro, literally in there looking like they shopping. Bro was taking his time, grabbing the 24 packs of Modelo boxes, putting them in there. She like, oh, babe, we need paper plates and that. So I'm thinking party.
Yeah.
They had liquor too, right? So I'm looking. And then I'm like, oh, man, y'all got my tequila, man. I was looking for it. You know what I'm saying? And they like, oh, it's more tequila right there. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm just messing with y'all, man. I seen y'all had a little tequila I be drinking. So, you know, we kind of laughed, bro. I grabbed my ice cream. I went to the front. Didn't think nothing of it. I pay for my shit, and the lady says, you know what? I'm just glad that you actually paid for your stuff. And I said, huh? She said, yeah, you know. And so as I walked off with my receipt, I'm like, well, I'm like, what y'all been having issues lately with people paying? She's like, you didn't just see the 2 people with the cart fulls just walk out of here? And I said,
Facts.
oh, they just walked out of here. Like, bruh, so people just, you just gotta be bold. You know what I mean? Whether it's a group, a single individual, just motherfuckers be bold, man.
100%. But I seen that at Safeway right here by City College, and
The
that's
whole
the
thing
white
is-
folks area too, bro. They going in there filling them carts out, filling them
It's
carts up,
because
and
they really can't stop you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
facts,
just
facts.
saying,
They
that's-
can't touch you.
That's what everybody has come to figure out now. Ain't nobody. They can't, bro. Once you get out the store, you're told by your employer, bro, you can't touch them.
You can't
feel
touch
me?
them.
So
Oh, my
it
mama.
is what it is. It is what it is.
That
bro.
shit
but
crazy.
yeah, bro. Sideshow. You know what I mean? Everybody feeling good.
But they going up in a 7-Eleven though, bruh, and getting hella Four Locos,
Yeah.
backwoods,
Going to go
candy and shit,
Going to keep the party going.
busting the windows out, bruh. Oh my mama.
Just juvenile.
Just
shit, bro.
juvenile shit, bruh.
Kids, man.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Real life
But
juvenile shit.
but you know, disclaimer, because that's what we was when we was hitting that Circle K. You know what I
But
mean?
niggas wasn't busting no windows.
Yeah, we wasn't doing no
just
janky
all
shit
that
like that.
Bullshit like that.
And go in there,
All
go
niggas
hit.
grab
was
all
doing-
snacks.
All you was doing was going to get your little favorite little snacks and getting you got
Beer
all
run. I done a
about
beer
your-
run.
About your
Nigga, the
day, you know
AM
what I
PM
mean?
on Mac. Oh my mama, back in the day, it might not have been the AM PM on Mac. It was one of them stores on Mac. We did the beer run
Right.
after the sideshow. We wanted to keep the party going.
Yeah.
That's how you.
Oh,
but
my
that's-
mama.
But that's how it go though. When we was young like that, like that's almost a part of the process of
Oh my
growing
mama.
up.
The dine
You
and
know?
dash at the
Right.
Denny's on Mac.
Exactly.
Nigga, that
All of
was famous for that,
Yeah.
boy.
All the time.
All of that fall all into the same category.
Oh,
bro.
my, it'd be 100 of us at that motherfucker.
Man,
cold
you can't
part
stop
is-
us all.
The cold part
Facts.
is the motherfucker have money in their pocket and everything to be able to buy
100%.
the shit.
Just
But
be on one.
You just be on one.
Oh, my
and then
mama.
once everybody start doing it, bruh, the shit.
Yeah, on
if
my
10
mama.
niggas is already in there getting down, I might as well be the 11th.
Don't be the last nigga there just looking like, damn, I wish I would have done that. You gonna get stuck with the bill.
Right.
Oh, everything. No, fuck yeah, bruh.
Waddle, bounce
Hey,
back.
but just don't be destroying the motherfucking property, my nigga. See, that's another thing. But
yeah, that's where you get boosted, bro.
But see, and we was on the shit in Philly, kind of like, you know what I mean? Look, you niggas is going in there to go get that alcohol, them iPhones. You went in the Foot Locker. Okay, some shit had transpired. But basically, we wasn't streaming it, though. But we didn't have streaming back then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We wasn't telling on ourselves. We wasn't getting the rallies fucked over. But, you know what I mean? It's just kind of fucked up now that, you know what I mean? Here it is, everything all on camera. You fucking shit up. You know, I don't know, bruh. It's just, even though it's still kind of the same shit as what young niggas is doing, but yet still, though, it ain't the same because niggas is still lightweight, putting the fame over.
You already stealing out whoever's store you stealing out of. You know what I mean? Just leave it at that. Vandalizing shit, breaking shit, busting shit, fucking up the store, bro. Like that's the shit that's uncalled for, bro. And I be feeling like that's even though karma don't got no specific thing, it pick and choose on what it might come back around and sting your ass for. But that's the type of shit, fucking up somebody's shit that's unnecessary. Or I be feeling like that karma gonna come back on you.
100%.
I mean, you know, the stealing and yeah.
Nigga, we had Jesse Jackson. I think it was Jesse Jackson come up to Sac High, right? And so they gave us it was one of them. It was one of the black prominent leaders. One of them niggas, right? So look, they let us go out of school early to do a march. So nigga, was about 50 of us that said, "Fuck that. We going down the old sack." So first we hit Evangelines. Evangelines, if you know about Evangelines, nigga, they're not playing.
Yeah.
Nigga, they're shutting everything down. They'll lock you in the store, whoop wop. So once we got the little sniff of it's not going down, we pushed through K Street, right? So Foot Locker up at top, not the new Foot Locker when K Street Mall was there, but the old one, right? The old Foot Locker. So look,
K Street.
So look, bruh. Nigga, it's when the Tim Duncans come out. See, the first phone posits didn't have the swoosh on them. So the second ones come out. These the first $200 pair of Nikes there is. So, nigga, I'm one of the first ones in the store. I'm like, man, let me try these on. So the display shoe was the left, and they brought you the right. But the display was 11 and a half, and the shoe that I tried on was 11. First nigga at Sac High with the phone posits, nigga, 200 for the FREE. Oh my mama, and there's 50 of us in there, bruh. Nigga, hey, but I shook though, bruh. Nigga, we got on the light rail. We took the light rail, the Man Love, to where the McDonald's was. When we might have been 100 deep. I don't know what, but the whole bus, the whole ride from the light rail to the Man Love, nigga, I shook like a motherfucker, bro. I am not going. I'm like 16 years old. Oh my mama, I wasn't no booster, but I was a booster that day. Hey, everything. Toe their ass up.
You got to pick and choose your spots.
Hey, bro.
Back then, you had to pick and choose your spots, man.
I don't know if I had to walked out with the shoes on and gave one of the. No, I had to. The shoes that I had on, gave them to one of the rallies. They tucked in for me, and I smooth walked out with the shoes. Yeah, my own feet.
You never know when the sticky finger bug gonna hit you, man. I had a case of it, man. I was diagnosed for a minute. Nigga,
the little cuzzo, that's part of the pod. Nigga, they crew used to hit the outlet. You go in the outlet and do the shoe swap.
Yep.
Oh my mama, nigga, they was cold with that. They stay with new feet, new kicks on feet.
I remember that one too.
Nigga,
hey, Folsom, they was so.
That's hey.
Hey, they was so green on that little hype for.
Oh my mama. And now when you walk into the Nike store, you know what they do? First thing they do? Nigga, they look at your feet every motherfucking time. That's why when I go to the outlets, nigga, I make sure I have something fat on my feet, because you're not finna be profiling me, bro.
No.
I hate that shit, bro. Then they'll come down the aisle. It be 100 of them work in the motherfucking Nike store, nigga. They send the motherfucker up the aisle on purpose. Get your ass out of here.
Yep.
Oh, my mama. Let's get on to the next topic, man. Punk motherfuckers. Let's talk about Drake Ethers Joe Budden on the comments about the motherfucking new album, man. How y'all feel about that shit, bro?
Drake hanging around KD too much, bro. He getting sensitive.
They said that he helped A&R the motherfucking album.
He on the back of that. He on the back of the album thing. They got his name on there, but that's some Kevin Durant shit, bro. Nigga, how many times has motherfuckers told you some shit was weak? You still Drake. You still jump on everything. It's going one. It's going to do numbers. So, you know what I mean? What, Joe Budden stung you like that? To where you really went on the gram and wrote a whole, you know what I mean, paragraph about him, to him.
400 niggas in a Nietzsche dirty and Nietzsche jeans, nigga, listening to Mo Music 29.
Yeah, you fucked him up.
Nigga, I own a 729 or a 747, nigga, while you barely could catch first class. When
talking about this is what
that shit kind of corny though,
yeah,
bro.
this is what you get.
At the end of the day, on that nigga Joe be giving him his credit.
Oh man, he's one of the biggest Drake fans there is.
The majority of the time, you feel me? And Drake don't never make it a point to be like, damn, bro, I appreciate that. You feel me? Like, you a solid dude for that. I appreciate that.
He
you
did.
know what I'm saying?
He did. He DM'd him. He fucking DM'd him and told him that I'm one of your biggest supporters there is. After he went bad on him, he got in his DMs, bro.
So I got to that point, but I'm talking about prior to that,
Yeah.
right? Prior to him jumping out the window on act post, what you talking about, right? You had never given the nigga his credit where it was due when that's all he was doing for you. So
100%.
for you to jump out the window when all I did was basically say, bruh, come on, bruh, this shit weak, bruh. Get back to the drawing board, bruh. You talking about your albums for the dogs, bruh. We was expecting slaps.
Yeah.
Like slaps, though. And not to say it don't slap, because
Right.
it's cool, but if you hear the album title For the Dogs, right, and you're a Drake fan, you're not thinking it's going to be anything like any other thing that he puts out. You feel me?
Oh my mama.
You're expecting that shit to really slap, bro. For real.
Anything for the dogs, nigga. It
gotta
reminds
slap,
me of a
bro.
DMX. You
or
got to be.
something, I gotta be like this.
100%,
I gotta be bobbing my head all through that thing like this. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Just because. So I feel Joe. Now I also feel Drake in the sense of being a sensitive dude. You feel me? All right, come on, bruh. You didn't have to get at me. So I don't know, bruh. You know what I mean? For me, I wouldn't have posted nothing like that. I probably would have just been like, all right, I'm gonna just drop some heat for you niggas and shut you niggas up. You
But the
feel me?
nigga Drake, for him to jump out the window and ether the nigga like that, like,
really
bro.
What's really going on?
But he's the subliminal king.
It's personal.
That's what I'm saying. So there's ways
personal.
that you could have got at him and let him know, like, throw some jabs,
I think-
in which in some of the shit that he said in the DMs was he threw some suds, but he big upped him, you know what I mean? So there could have been a different way instead of just.
I think it's deeper though. I
Yeah.
think it's deeper because way back when, years ago, you know,
When they
what
was
I'm saying?
beefing?
When they was beefing, and Joe dropped all them diss tracks. You know, he really dropped like 3 of them.
Yeah, he did. Back to back to back.
They already had some back and forth.
No,
That's
but
why he
it
said this
wasn't-
shit
it
went
wasn't-
2016 in the DMs.
It wasn't no back and forth though, bro. You feel me? Basically, Drake took a shot, and Joe did what Joe do. You
Yeah.
take a shot at him, he gonna come kill you.
Yeah, 'cause
you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't Joe kind of lightweight little battle rapper or was always
Kind of. He
I'll
battled.
put it to you like
he
this.
used to respond to people trying
I'll
to
put it
diss
to you
him,
like
though, right?
this.
He
I'll put it to you like
battled
this.
one of them famous ass niggas, one of the famous ass battle rappers before.
Debo won't return, JD.
That hurts.
I'll put it to you like this. Joe's a rapper's rapper, bro. So he's gonna be a battle rapper. He gonna write. He ain't really got no hits outside of Pump It Up. But you know what I'm saying? He's a rapper. So his songs is him really showing his rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't got an appreciation for somebody that's a spitter, you might not like Joe.
100%.
But Joe ain't never been no sucker on that mic. You say something about him, he gonna come get you.
Oh my
He did
mind.
it to Jay-Z. So if he gonna do it to Jay-Z, he'll do it to anybody.
Joe has some bars for Jay-Z.
He really dissed
Yeah,
Jay.
so
The
he
whole
wanted him
song dissing
on
Jay.
the Pump It Up remix,
Yeah, 'cause-
and he didn't get him. So he
But
he
what
took the
happened
song.
was Jay-Z, instead of getting on the song with Joe,
Yeah,
did the Pump It Up remix,
On my mama.
dissing Joe Budden.
100%.
Oh wow.
You feel me?
mama.
And so after that,
Joe lightweight.
bruh, he's a
Christian.
bruh, he's been in it, bro.
Yeah, on my mama.
Joe's been in it, bro. He's been in the trenches with the real rap niggas that they say is the real rap niggas.
And even in 2016 when they first beef, he still had the pod. He still was talking about that shit, bro. He was
Right.
breaking that shit down. And then like with the new co-host, nigga, I caught the nigga Ice on Bagfuel. Shout out to Bagfuel. That's Mav Hoffa's O2 co-host. Heineken and Esco, nigga, they had Ice on there, and Ice, he wasn't able to get off his full opinion on the pod that just dropped about the response and what, or when Drake first got at him. But Ice's point was like, well, Joe feels like, because, you know, he said, well, you still fucking 25-year-olds, you want to appeal to the young niggas. But what it is that Joe kind of feels like he should be progressing
as a man, like in
and
your
as
music.
a rapper. But what Ice was saying is that nigga, Drake might be on some shit to where I want to be forever young. I want to be appealing to the young niggas, because if the young niggas still fuck with me, that means I'm gonna have the #1 shit my whole motherfucking career. And I'm not shooting to be just the hottest nigga. I'm shooting to be the #1 nigga. And them young niggas, if you can appeal to the young niggas, 100%, you're gonna be immortalizing this shit, bro. Because older rappers, when you get older, nigga, they call you Unc because you progressing. Shit like that.
That's a slippery slope, though.
But this is why you need somebody in the game. Whether and this is why this is a good balance, bro. With this is why it was a good balance with the Pacs, because Pac used to make sure you knew your lane. You know what I'm saying? Don't. It's nobody right now to me in the game that's letting niggas know, like, cause it's just a lot of singing going on, bro. Like, a lot of these niggas that singing, they need to be on that Montel Jordan shit. You would have been classified an R&B nigga. A lot of these niggas that singing right now would have been R&B niggas back in the day with us, or you would have been tossed in that you know what I mean, the Ja Rule lane, because Ja Rule was catering to, like, he was on the fence.
Yeah, but Ja Rule was selling records though, big bro.
I know, I'm just
doing
saying,
that shit until he ran up against 50.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, but see, even 50 made him pick a side. What lane is you singing, you rapping?
But 50
doing?
came back with the same shit that next album though. See, that's the thing.
This is why all of that is a slippery slope.
That's why the whole music industry to me is like, it's like wrestling, bro. It's wrestling, bro. It's all fake, bro. Everybody's just looking to stay hot, stay relevant, make a slap, but it ain't really no lanes no more. You know what I mean? When we grew up, bro, it was rap, it was R&B, it was lanes. You know what I'm saying? It's all meshed together now, bro. It's all merging, it looks like.
Yeah. And it's facts.
Yeah, well, this is a slippery slope in terms of Drake trying to stay appealing to the younger audience, because after a while, you really are the OG. It ain't no 37.
That nigga 37.
Nigga's 37, bro. So listen to my point.
I didn't know
Listen to my point, right?
We really not old, bro. I'm 40, but I feel young.
When it boils down to it, the object is to stay young, feeling young. But as far as presenting yourself like you young, that's a different story.
I didn't know he
you
was
feel
37,
me?
bro.
To me, I like my rappers now that I'm older. I appreciate the rappers that know how to age themselves in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta be super mature, old ass nigga that all you do is talk about the positive shit, like, because that's not you. But there's a fly ass way for you to continue to pop your shit as a 37-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna appeal to the crowd that originally were your original fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you stayed moving and that's why I understand Joe's point, because if you stay trying to advance yourself, ain't nobody saying you got to be super old, but rap about the shit that you own. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just rap about the fly shit that you do. All right, we cool with that, bruh. How you know niggas that's all dads now, all of them's got kids and is growing and shit, and see you with a son? How you know motherfuckers ain't really interested in that? Like, bruh, what's up with your personal shit? Now, ain't nobody trying to dig too deep, but you could create a whole nother lane and wave for yourself long term.
Yeah, you could reach somebody who's
making those
like
hits
you.
that you chasing, appealing to the older crowd and the younger crowd. You can do that.
It's like a comedian.
You can do that.
I don't feel a comedian has good material unless he's actually out there. Because a comedian, bro, I want to hear you talk about shit that's going on in your life. I don't want to hear, you know what I mean? I want to hear a joke or two, though, but tell me about how you was in the airport traveling, going to shows, and some funny shit jumped off. Tell me about these hotels while you traveling, you staying at, funny shit's jumping. You know what I mean? Like, tell me about where you at, that funny shit's jumping off, and put your funny twist on it. That's when I feel like a comedian has blossom in advance. So as far as the piggyback off work saying with a rapper, bro, like, if you really getting money, bro, you ain't really sitting in the hood no more. So talk about how where you at, but still trying to elevate, bringing some of, you know what I mean, some of the homies up to where you at and teaching them new shit, or, you know what I mean, these new business adventures. I guess that's why Jay-Z is just, I guess that's one of the reasons why I guess you can put him up there with the argument of the GOAT as a rapper because he's growing. And I guess that's why Tupac...
He grew in his music. His music grew along with him.
But that's what I'm talking about.
That's why
you feel
Tupac
me?
is ageless.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
bro.
I'm going to tell you like this,
Being
though.
able to
Jay-Z
grow
ain't
with your
never out...
shit.
Drake done outsold him. Only way he ain't outsold him is because of physical copies.
Yeah, numbers.
Drake's already a GOAT.
Yeah, numbers.
But that's the thing, though. So I'm trying to be number one. And I'm not... And I'm going to get it like this, though, bro. Out of the new generation, you know, and Drake is part of the newer generation because he didn't pop off until 2008. You know, he got earlier mixtapes than that, but that's when he first came onto the scene. Out of the 2008, 2010 like type shit, nigga, he's one of my favorite artists that there is, hands down. You know what I mean? And when I heard the nigga Ice come with that opinion about him maybe wanting to surpass everything and be, nigga, at the top, nigga, I think, nigga, that's probably what the nigga really is thinking, man. I don't give a fuck about what other previous motherfuckers has done. Because if we talking about the dough, I'm not in niggas' pockets or whatnot, but if he's close to a Billy. And them other niggas, nigga Dre, Puff, and Jay,
you think he got much money?
No, they say they got. They say
he's close, bro.
He's
close.
Right
oh my mama,
look,
and
Bad
you know,
Bunny, Bad Bunny is Drake artist, and he basically the hottest
that's
artist.
His artist? Oh yeah, he for sure.
Bruh, he got a Billy, bro.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
You don't have no, you don't have no Air Drake.
Yeah,
or Air whatever that is.
So
is Jet.
Hey,
Bro, Drake really up, bro.
You know what? You know what? Drake just need to go ahead and give Weezy his flowers. You got.
Oh no, he the facts.
You kind of got to give Weezy
nigga,
his flowers.
Ain't nobody great.
Bro, he might got the strongest team of all time with Drake and Nicki.
He got a bar where he say, nigga, ain't nobody greater than Weez than me. I'm paraphrasing it, but he nigga ain't nobody greater, grateful than me about this nigga.
Yeah,
nigga, he got a line where something about, man, the next morning I'm his artist, man. Look, I'm fucked up right now off coffee, but nigga, that nigga, he gives that nigga his flowers though, bro, 100%, man. He still say he Young Money, the whole shit, but like I said though, bro, I don't think it's about the dough because he's fucking there, bro, 100%. He's really trying to stamp his mark, and then like one more thing that the nigga I said, nigga.
So what you think it is that made him go in on Joe so bad? Because it really wasn't.
It's personal,
bro. They got a long history of Joe feeling away and not basically challenging Drake whenever somebody needs to challenge Drake.
Yeah.
To be honest, in the media, Joe's probably the only one that'll give an honest opinion about Drake.
A full honest, with no bias.
Honest opinion with no bias.
Bias.
But he does it all because at the same time,
he's his biggest fan, bro.
His biggest fan.
Oh my mama. And that's another thing. And
basically like we'll probably get on that later. Never mind. But at the same time, bro, it's that's really what it is, bro.
Yeah.
So if you know this dude is your fan, and you a fan of him, they're basically fans of each other, but they fake act like they don't fuck with each other, bro. Instead of just being like, damn, bro, you know what, Wags, bro? Nigga, you dope as fucking who, bro? Like, for real, you dope as fucking who, my nigga.
Facts.
And you getting at me like words, bro. Real shit, bro.
And then double back and get in my DM and say, nigga, I'm your biggest fan.
Let's start putting some shit together, bro, because the two of us operating on the same accord doing some shit, bro, you never know what that could turn into.
Facts.
Well, see,
they're both like, nah, nigga, okay, you got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, see,
I respect you.
But see,
I respect your demo, but
I would say that would be more of a Drake problem because he feels like he's bigger, and if I do shit like that with Joe, it's not helping me. So I think it's more of Drake needing to get off his high horse if that's what they really own, and bruh, just throw Joe a bone.
I think it is.
Joe don't need no bone. Because Joe is sit at the top of what he does as well, though.
But neither one of them do. But then at the same time, though, Joe, you've always wanted the music career Drake has.
No, Joe don't want no music career though.
Maybe back then he did.
I don't think Joe wants one now.
No, not now, but back then when he was in his younger days.
Of course, back then.
100%. Because why you think there's more music?
It ain't no different.
More music.
It ain't no difference, bro, from me sitting here when Weezy, Rob, Kev, and D Wood and them was winning city championships for Valley, and I'm just go to games, bro, and I'm just the fucking biggest critique just based on just like, nigga, we should have had teams like that, nigga, when we had a couple of squads, bro, but we didn't do it. And I'm just nitpicking that shit. But on the under, though, every time I see these niggas face to face, though, it's all love, though, and you know what I mean? But then you hearing I'm still slandering niggas about their team, their game. But it's like, nigga, every time, y'all still show me my love.
100%.
So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Well, you know, Work said it best, though, a long time ago, bro. These silent grudge matches be real, bro.
No, 100%.
They be real.
You have a silent grudge match with a motherfucker
You'll never know it.
that hates to love you.
100%.
Think about that. Not love to hate you.
Right, 100%. That's why we don't get us some of the support from some of these punk motherfuckers too. But you know, that's neither here or there. Oh my mama, nigga, they love to watch, but nigga, they watching nigga just to critique, nigga. Oh my mama,
Pay
nigga.
attention to the things the motherfuckers say, the things that they do, and their body language around you, man. That'll help you
100%.
figure out whether or not you got a silent grudge match with somebody, man.
And I got before we get off the topic, bruh, I ain't listened to the album just based on what we talked about last week, bruh. Multicolored barrettes, fingernails painting. Nigga, when you talk about you got goons and niggas that'll go do shit to niggas and woo wop this and all types of shit that you got multiple bars and multiple raps about, and them niggas ain't got at you about doing the shit that you doing, nigga, or presenting the image that you presenting, that shit done deterred me, bruh. And like I said, nigga, I'm one of your biggest fans, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Your music, nigga, you make great music, bro, 100%. And eventually I'm gonna get around to that shit. It's just that, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, that shit is not G, bro. Oh my mama, nigga. And just like how Big Bruh just said, that you 37. Now remember what I said last week. If you come up in that 80s era, nigga, you're a part of woo wop wop wop. Nigga, you know what the real is. It's not, and that's who I was talking about, not saying no names. Now here it is, full-fledged nigga done dropped the name, nigga, and that's what I was talking about last week, bro. If you are a part of that era and you say that you got niggas that do this and you done been around in Memphis with your cousins, nigga, bro, it's not G, bro, because somebody got to get at you, bro, and be like, no, we're not doing that.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. It's the product and the presentation nowadays, they ain't going hand in hand, bro. The presentation is this, but then the product.
But what you just say, though, bro, what you say last week, when you said somebody told you it's 2023, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse.
See what I'm saying, B? Oh, yeah.
Especially for a grown-ass man. And if you go on our channel, y'all viewers, nigga, one of the shorts say, nigga, in 2023, is it okay for a grown man to paint his nails?
Oh, yeah, that's what
you're 37, you're a grown man, bro.
Yeah, no.
Not multicolors, not no.
Only people I know growing up that was painting their nails was the goth kids and the rock kids.
That's what I'm saying. That shit,
what?
bro.
You know what though? I just feel like I feel like these rappers are starting to get into this lane where they're like, well, bruh, y'all don't talk shit about these dudes, the rockers and the men wearing the eyeshadow and the
facts
in the painted nail. Do you
facts.
know some of the feminist kind of presentation that they present in their music, you know what I mean, and in their appearance, we don't say nothing to them because but we've already been groomed that that's the rock culture. That's how they get in. And
that's the 80s shit, bro. You was born in 80. Any year in 80.
And I think these rap dudes, these new dudes, is like, well, bro, why we can't get away with that shit, bro? Why we gotta be stuck on just being so hard? And see, that's where this new shit is coming in, bro. We're trying to bring this shit that was classified as feminine shit.
But it's not about just being hard. It's just about where we come from, bro.
Yeah,
and not saying that every rapper is a Boozy, not saying every rapper is a Lil Uzi Vert, which he probably is up under the not up under the 80s shit, but yet, nigga, Uzi and Boozy, nigga, is on two separate sides of the motherfucking spectrum, but yet, nigga, you could be a Will Smith and rap and still don't got no nails. Nigga, Will had all the J's. Nigga, come from Philly, from the hood, didn't push no hood line, but yet nigga still. That's just my opinion, bro.
We are in the era of demasculinity,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna stay.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna stay hard knotted on. I'm gonna stay hard knotted on.
Come on,
shit I
man.
believe in. You can't massage.
Talk about it,
you
bruh.
can't massage that shit out of me. I'm
Nigga,
stuck
never,
on,
nigga.
I'm stuck on some of the shit I'm on. I'm gonna be hard, not tighted, nigga, uptight on some of the shit that I was raised on. Cause some of this new shit, y'all can't massage me into getting comfortable with it. It ain't happening.
You're not gonna change my identity based on some shit that I just can't stand for that goes against principle. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain shit that goes against principle. You know what I mean? And if it go against my principle, I don't care how. I'll be honest. I don't care how misogynistic they think it is. It's not misogynistic if it's my belief. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pushing it on you.
Yeah.
So don't push it on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we can both agree to disagree.
And this is where I be talking to my daughter about this on the way to school in the morning when we be having our talks. Is I be trying to tell Lonnie where they're trying to force feed this stuff on us. You know what I'm saying? And it's you don't have to do me like, oh God, you don't gotta do me like that. I don't need to be force fed something to be told this is what's in right now. Okay, I see it's in though, but just let it just take its course though. But you guys are blasting it on everything.
And the cold thing is, big bro, just because it's in doesn't mean that it's right.
Exactly.
And it's for you.
Yep. All money ain't good money, baby. That's that old saying.
You know what I mean? And that's my thing, bruh. It's just the bullshit that they trying to push to these youngsters that are still impressionable. You know what I mean? Like how they be saying about the video games. Nigga, the video games, nigga, okay, you shooting shit up and whatnot. Nigga, it ain't us that's going up in school shooting shit up, though. And nigga, it be the medicine that they giving. You know what I mean? All types of little weird shit. You know what I mean? The home that they come from, nigga, it's just not the game. It's the shit that's around you, bro, or the lack thereof that's around you. You know what I mean? And so my thing is when you say, or you got people around you that's from that type of shit, bro, I'm in your ear like, no, bro, don't know. This is not G, bro. Oh, man.
Joe, I guess Joe got a good point though. I mean, if anything though, it's a good look for Joe because Drake's responding to my shit.
Oh, 100% and getting in my DMs.
So if anything, Brad, like you shouldn't even be worried about me. You're here on this plateau that you're at. You know what I mean? I'm in a whole nother lane with what I'm doing, but you worried about me. So you know what I mean? That lets me know you be watching my shit too.
Oh, 100%. It gets back to him somehow. That's for sure. Oh, my mama. Let's get into the next topic, bro. LeBron's former trainer and business partner named in PED investigation, man. Was you able to check that shit out?
I did. The Mims guy. But the Mims guy was linked to all of the old school baseball guys with the steroids too, and the Lance Armstrong stuff. The
trainer.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The NBA, it would behoove the NBA to not let this gain no traction. Just how that Nike dude was trying to blow the whistle on Duke, North Carolina, and Kentucky and them with
paying niggas.
Bruh, you cannot let this happen, bro. It'll put such a black eye on your game that you'll never recover. We all assume stuff, and you know what I mean, we have a feeling of stuff, cause I mean, bro, this dude is almost 40, bro, and he's out here running with 19-year-olds and jumping with 20-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? And just sustaining a level of excellence that's just unheard of. It's to the point now where if you was a former player and you was a star or a superstar yourself, you still might have had an argument with like, man, I was giving LeBron buckets. I was doing this to LeBron, but he's at the level of playing, bro, still at such a high level where you a fan now, because, nigga, I didn't even make it past that many years doing this.
Right.
I was breaking down at 34 and playing so many minutes, and I still couldn't carry no team. Yeah, bruh's carrying teams. He's, you know what I mean? It's amazing, bro, but you're wondering, though, how? And
that's my thing. That's my thing.
And if this is how, it ain't good.
Yeah, that's my
That
thing,
ain't
bro.
good, bro. And then all these LeBron, you know, his little fan base, bro. Then what happens now, bro? LeBron got 4, but now y'all gotta be quiet with the GOAT talk. He's not even at the table with Kobe and Mike no more. Like, man, it gets ugly, bro. And then it's such a black eye for the NBA, bro, just having this guy just get away with that. Bruh, because y'all knew.
Right.
Y'all knew.
Oh, my mama.
The
Yeah,
cold part is, if they really want that out, the NBA ain't gonna have no way of stopping it.
100%, because it's already out.
They gonna stop it.
They can try to.
They gonna stop it just like they not gonna let that nigga Gruden get his fucking pass with the Supreme Court shit with the emails and the dirt he got on the NFL. Some shit just cannot come out because you will never recover, bro. You can't. As a league, as an entity, some shit you can't let come out, bro.
Well, it showed in baseball once the steroids got out, baseball took a severe hit.
Yeah, but I don't know. Baseball is weird though, bro, because baseball's like baseball really tries to keep such a old school prestige where they don't want certain shit to be new. You know what I mean? NFL,
The numbers, all their records.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. The pro baseball wants to keep the black and white TV guys still at the top.
Yeah.
That's to where the NFL, the NBA, bro. Nah, we push forward, bro. We need new stars. We have new stars coming. We're not stuck on fucking Tom Landry's team where they was playing with leather helmets having the best record still of all time. Nigga, no, it's new niggas, bro. Break that shit. NFL and NBA, they want new shit, bro. We want to keep progressing and put baseball for some reason wants to stay stuck, bro, in a time frame where it was at the, like they say, bro, the baseball purist.
Facts.
That's the problem with
Facts.
baseball. Y'all keep trying to keep this game pure. Y'all still got a problem with niggas fucking showboating on a home run, bro. What are you doing to attract a young kid to be like, nigga, if I play baseball and slap one, I can cut up. Ooh, I like that. As a matter of fact, I want to play. But y'all telling me I can't. Man, I don't want to play that boring ass game.
Oh, my
See what I'm
mama.
saying? Y'all don't do nothing to attract nothing because y'all want to keep it in this mind frame, bro. But, bro, basketball, they can't let that happen, bro. They better do what they can in their power, bro, because you can't have LeBron looking like he's been looking for these years, and we've all been wondering, like, nigga, how?
Right.
How is this nigga still doing it?
And that's the thing. LeBron is a legacy player. He's chasing a legacy, bro. This shit means so much to him about the numbers, the ships. And one topic we've had in the past, and all three of us was on that episode, who does it mean first, or who does it mean more importantly to get to 5 first, whether it be Steph or LeBron? To me, it's going to mean more to LeBron to get to 5 first, because if Steph gets 5 before him,
he's bro, the legacies they're different now.
and you're still chasing Kareem.
Yeah.
And then like how we gonna double?
No. He beat Kareem.
So he's number 1 in points scored.
Yeah, but see all that. But see now, once again, though, JD, all that gets fucked up if this is true, because the only reason why you got that because these last 5 years when you should have been looking like Kobe and MJ broke down, averaging 14, 15, struggling, getting locked up by young niggas. You've been averaging almost 30, nigga.
Right.
How the fuck you been doing that?
Right.
See what I'm saying? This ain't good, bro.
And another thing is, like, if it was about the dough, he got the dough. He's a billiard, and he want to own a team. So, nigga, if he wanted to kick back because he got the accomplishments, what else is there to chase? If he's number 1 in points, top 5 in assists, and top 20 in rebounds, he has the full credentials. He wants that 5th, but if he wasn't chasing that 5th, he probably would have kicked back. We trying to get 30 teams in there right now, so they want 32 teams. He's the front runner if he wasn't playing right now to be full majority owner of a team. It's not about that right now. It's about padding his motherfucking legacy, bro. 100%. And
because that's the only thing that's gonna. When you, I mean, they're already gonna just make it between LeBron and MJ as the greatest ever. So for him, bro, he won't never catch Mike with the rings, and it won't never look as good as Mike with the record on the ring. So the only thing I got left to blow Mike out of the water with is these stats.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So that's why That's another reason why he keep playing and
100%.
keep standing. You know what I mean? Because once these young kids go look up shit and be like, oh, okay, you know, the Jordan dude was 6-0. He wasn't going to game sevens. Okay, that's hard. 2-3 piece. That's hard. But then let's go look at what he was doing on the court. The stat. Oh shit! This man, what? He third, fourth scoring. LeBron 1, LeBron 3, LeBron 3, LeBron 2, LeBron 3. You know what I mean? They like, nigga, he blowing this Jordan dude out the water, bro. Come on. So that's what he got left, bro, to kill the MJ legacy for this new crop.
Oh my man.
But you can't do it, bro. Just imagine if we found out the shit we already knew when Blue Chips came out with the Leon Badeaux and the Butch McRae's and the Rickies getting the 30,000 cash on the trailer.
Come on, man.
Real. When the Nike dude was blowing the whistle.
100%.
You feel me? That's why I got to tell you. That's why my boy Coach K got out the game after that last one. He said, "Oh, I ain't never been scared like this. They almost caught me. I'm out of here. It's your team now, Shire. Do you?
Go ahead, bro.
Do you, bro? So just imagine, nigga, LeBron, nigga, he been taking shit. Who else been taking shit?
Facts.
Kawhi, you need to go take some shit.
100%.
Nigga, you damn near gonna start getting mad at some of your niggas on your team.
Oh,
Kawhi, PG, who else be hurt?
Hey, he embraces the low management
Anthony
shit.
Davis, how is you on a team with a nigga who's a bionic man and you ain't taking shit, nigga? What's
Man,
wrong with you?
That's the thing, bro. And then, like, you know, with the growing injury, with that ankle or whatever it was in his foot last year, bro, you know what I mean?
All that shit.
Well, I got to get back on this court so I can pad these stats, man.
Almost like, what was the shit Ray Lewis had used the Super Bowl when they played y'all? They were talking about the deer antler shit,
spray.
and it regenerates the cells that help grow and recover and all that. And honestly though, I keep it real. I think it's more of a thing for LeBron for the recovery, bro.
That's what it is.
Because as hard as he go, and as many games you play a week and take them flights, and you know what I mean, and you know they say you be swelling up and cramping up when you get on them flights if you got certain injuries, bro. So I'm pretty sure, nigga, that the shit if allegedly he is on or been
these
fucking
players
with,
be taking HGH. I ain't saying that's what LeBron doing. Little HGH get you right.
100%.
Makes
Oh,
you
man.
what you doing though? Is it a shot? Is it a pill? Is it some powder you mixing in some shit? What is it? How you think they taking it?
And, you know,
With some type of masking agent.
Yeah, man, I don't know. And then they said he's getting it shipped in the wife name.
the wife was part of the trainer, so the trainer Alexander used to train her, used to train him, train Dwayne, all types of motherfuckers. He's famous in Miami for being, you know, Mims and Alexander are part of that, part of the biogenesis scandal. Oh my mama, you know what I mean? And then for it to be blown full wide open in 2011 with I forgot old boy name who, you know, with the Giants and all that shit with Barry and all A-Rod and all them. He's the one. So for more names to start coming out and being linked to it. So what you do is you learn from your past. Well, okay, well, this is how we was getting it to the players now, but now we got another way to get it to you niggas that's not gonna get to take it. We gonna get it shipped here, then it's gonna get shipped here, then it's gonna get shipped here, then it's gonna get to you. You know what I mean? But just being guilty by association, this your trainer, this your business partner, they're named in this scandal, you know what I mean? And now here it is, you the bionic man, you know what I mean?
The thing is, everybody around you that's close to you is tied to this shit.
100%.
That's why I said.
So it's like,
who'd you make mad?
It's
bro?
almost, if we looking at it, I'm gonna look at it hypothetically. It's kind of hard to believe that it's something you didn't know about. Minimum.
Yeah.
I ain't saying using, but it's just bare minimum. It's kind of hard to believe you didn't know about it.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Even if it was your wife taking it, like you didn't know about it.
Right.
So
and she don't got no reason to take it because she's not a full buzz down athlete. She want to stay sexy. So, you know what I mean? She can heal up on her own. Ain't no need for her to take this shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, Hollywood, though, with the rest of these little brides now, you feel me? So,
yeah.
You know, I want to look good, too, bro.
Right. Forever young.
Yeah, you know, she's sitting with them certain.
But that's how they said about Peyton Manning's wife, though. When he had the neck injury. Yeah. Lance Armstrong's wife. Get the woo wop
nigga, the wife
in my name.
The wife will get it done for you.
100%, and she can't testify against you in court as long as y'all still married.
Exactly.
100%. You know what I mean? So yeah, Oh my mama, and we ain't saying that you took this shit or it's just a conversation about being guilty, allegedly guilty by association. That's all that is, and we.
It's just funny because it's you know what I mean how Lance was winning them Tour de France's at the age he was, and that you know that.
And they say that whole industry, they all took this shit. It was just him taking it better, being better than the motherfuckers.
But like Work said though, I'm pretty sure everybody taking the shit. But just like you said, JD, we all do shit. We all lift weights, but some of us know how to lift them.
100%.
You know what I mean? We all go in the weight room, bro, and think we getting results, but then some of us is really getting results.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That one day in the locker room or that one day on the floor, you finally go
how are
ask.
you getting those results?
100%, bro.
So,
let's get into the next joint, man.
Ooh, they can't let that
Thoughts
happen,
on the
bro.
Bishop Sankamore documentary.
They can't let that happen.
Shout out to Coach Johnson, Roy Johnson, the fakest coach there is.
He was a damn fool
100%, bro.
for even. I you know what? I'm gonna give him credit for getting the ESPN, but that finesse he pulled off, that was a mainly finesse. Just overall, just creating that team that's supposed to be, you know, a team that provides certain benefits and being able to help these young men that might come from a troubled past, X, Y, Z. Like I understood what he was trying to do, but it definitely didn't sound like he had the necessary funding to be able to pull that shit off the way it should have been pulled off, bro.
Yeah,
and it sounded like he finessed a lot of players that might have had an opportunity elsewhere. Oh my God, might have had an opportunity elsewhere if he was able to put it together. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
Just kind of sounds like initially a plan that had legs, but just slowly but surely started crumbling and falling apart. But at the same time, you got enough creativity about yourself to keep fooling people into thinking that usually you deserve these shots to play in these nationally televised games. So,
bruh.
He did something right if he's able to pull that off.
No, and that's the cold thing is because before it was Bishop Sycamore, it was I can't think of the previous school because you know when the shit first kicked off, he had funding from a church.
Yeah.
You know, the church was helping push this shit. Yeah. And please forgive my language, church and cuss word, but the church in the documentary has said that the way that he was going to get the funding was by church members and people that supported the church taking out insurance policies, and once they passed away, this is how they was going to leave some of the percentage to the school to go ahead and fund the school that kind of reminded them as an IMG. That's what he really wanted, right? So when the church pulled up out of it, and when they were part of the church, they played 11 games before it was Bishop Sycamore. You know what I mean? So he had some type of momentum going in the beginning, but yet once the church pulled out, that's when it all went to
apart.
100%, bruh. And that's what's
he
so
already
crazy,
had a
though.
little buzz as it was falling apart.
Right.
So what we seen on ESPN was it pretty much broken, but they had their shot to play on a nationally televised game. So you damn right I'm gonna run my team out there.
Right.
Regardless of how we looking, regardless of what y'all saying, regardless of what's being reported, we gonna get out here and we gonna try to make it happen.
Them is facts, bro.
That's crazy. He did that though. Shout out to Roy Johnson, man.
Roy Johnson, bro.
I respect your hustle, big dog. I respect your hustle, big dog.
Yeah, that shit, that's a hell of a documentary, bro. I matter of fact, so I watched it because we were supposed to talk about it last week. We cut that shit out. So I watched the documentary one day last week. And then I got up this morning, nigga. I was up, nigga, about 5-something this morning. So I came in here, started fucking around, and threw that bitch on again. And I got a shitload of notes for this motherfucker, right? And, once it became Bishop Sycamore and all the money was gone, them kids wasn't eating no food. Nigga, they had to go into Walmart to go steal they meals. Nigga, they were playing with uncertified helmets. No trainers. Moms was the trainer during when they played IMG. One of the kids tore their ACL. The IMG trainer's like, man, where y'all trainers at? Moms was like, I'm the trainer. You know what I mean? Like how you let off about if the shit was real legit, he probably could have got kids somewhere. The quarterback, young Trill, after this shit was over, he get accepted by Hugh Jackson in Grambling. And nigga, the NCAA like, nah, bruh. It ain't flying because you was at a school that wasn't a school. They didn't see no classes, nothing, bruh. Nigga, the coach, nigga, they come out one day and somebody breaking into his car. He whoop on the homeless man that break into the car and allow the motherfucking kids to jump the homeless nigga. Man, what kind of shit is that, dog? You're a leader of young men, man. You're not supposed to be having these niggas jump on no motherfucking body. What kind of shit is that, bruh?
That's right.
Man, that shit, man, bro, was a complete delusional weirdo, bro. 100%, man. You get kinda, and you know what? How he led the documentary off? The nigga said, man, do I look like a con artist? He said it. He repeated it like 3 times, bro.
Hey, such a cliche, nigga, for him to say that.
100%, big dog.
What you are,
that shit weaker than a motherfucker, man. Them kids ain't got nowhere to stay. They got eviction notices on they motherfucking record. Then they getting bills for $12,000 tuitions, and then they telling them to take out PPP loans.
But you know what he's going. You know what he'll say that he did for them is he gave them an opportunity to play.
That's what he said.
And they dream. And they was able to, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you know he delusional.
And that's how you know he don't, you know what I mean? Your way of life and thinking, bro, it's wrong, bro, because you gave these dudes an opportunity to do something, bro, but at the same time it wasn't gonna stick and it wasn't gonna be real. Cause once sometimes you'll slip through the cracks on some janky shit. But then sometimes there's certain levels, bro, where all your shit got to be clean, bro. You know what I mean? You can't. Some jobs let y'all go without getting lunch breaks and 15-minute breaks and all this other shit. And then you get to a job where they like, bro, get off, nigga. It's your break. Get off the nigga. Log out. You feel
100%.
me? You, nigga, ain't no sitting in here and I'll take my lunch later or you know what I mean? So you get some places, bro, and it's just got to be done the right way. He wasn't helping them once they got to the next level to be prepared to do shit the right way.
Yeah, that nigga, he completely hurt them. No, there's nothing good that he did for them. Even getting on TV, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. He crashed them out the week before, or the same week that they played IMG by playing another school, nigga, 4 days before that. 100%, bro. One of the kids said, man, one of the players, he just get out of jail. Another kid said that, man, he knew that I was a junior college player. I played at JUCO, man. You come with me. Man, that cancels out your eligibility right there, bro. Man, he was a complete swindler, bro. One of the best finessers there is. But of kids, though, my nigga. The Weasler, man. Man, that my man, fuck him, bro. He gets the bozo of the year. Man. And that shit was 2018, 19, 20, during the whole fucking COVID and before COVID, man. That shit weaker than a motherfucking dog. Oh, my mama, man. Fuck him, nigga. Oh, my mama. 100%. Let's get into the last one, bro. Keep this shit a little bit fired up, man. Does DJ Envy play any part in the fucking real estate scandal, bro?
He wrong, bro. He wrong. Him and his boy, they set that up cold. And
Alex Pena.
And DJ Envy, you knew you being who you are was gonna have people wanting to fuck with your little thing y'all had going.
Talking about I'm trying to help my community. On learning how to buy real estate and woo-wop this and that woo-wop.
Hey, but then the worst thing they could have did was, bro, the Pena nigga, why'd you have your chick talk to the news, bro? And then when they asked real questions, she said, well, that's his question. He can ask. What did you even get on here for? That buffer move was not a buffer move.
That wasn't no damage control right there, huh?
That was horrible, bro. That was horrible. And then DJ Envy want to send his lawyer to talk, and the lawyer, when she asked him, so you don't feel like your client has anything to do with this and misleading people? No, because, you know...
Because he lost money.
Yeah, but it's like...
Why that couldn't be C-Mac?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. No, C-Mac went to the bank.
Look, DJ Envy's problem is this, right? I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one. Let's just say he really didn't know nothing about the business practices of Caesar Pena, right? Let's just say everything just ran through Caesar. All DJ Envy is how he tried to make it sound. It was just like he was just an investor. So he wasn't really a part of it. His job was more so be an investor and promote this shit. It's your job to understand what you're promoting.
100%.
You are a multimillionaire. You got a business that's that's generating money while you sleep. You know what I'm saying? In essence, that's your responsibility to make sure, all right, if I'm going to get behind this dude, I got to make sure
do your homework.
This dude business practices is up to par, especially if we talking about selling hundreds of thousands of dollars in homes. Like,
right.
Oh, you got
And
come on, bro.
accepting
Like,
hundreds of
you got
$1,000
people-
investments from people.
You got people that are solely investing into Caesar Payne, not because it's Caesar Payne, because it's
you.
DJ Envy on Power 105, the Breakfast Club, every day talking
100%.
about get behind this investment, whatever it is, or what investment group, whatever you call it. I seen the little interview where a couple was like, we gave him $100,000. Bro, I couldn't even imagine just handing over $100,000 to somebody
No, it works.
and saying, "Hey, look, I'm gonna invest this $100,000 into you. If you giving me a $30,000 return, or not $30,000, 30% return,
Facts.
bruh, who wouldn't jump on that?"
100%.
But you screwed me even more because we took equity out of a house to get money to bubble up and pay that back, and then
Now we in the hole.
and move forward. Yeah, we in the hole on some shit we already had under control. But boom, let's take some equity out of this, put it towards this. Once this bubble up, we get that return. We'll put that back, get that straight. Now we start our process of moving and flipping houses and getting in the property how we want to. But now we back in the hole with some shit we already had under control. So, bro, you really fucking up people's lives.
So even though DJ Envy, let's just say the stance he taking, right? He on some shit that's like, you guys can't really fault me. I didn't really know. Nah, we can't fault you, bro.
100%.
You're not a regular dude out here
Yeah,
that's just making 50,000-60,000 a year, just a regular Joe that just fell into some money or just fell into
Or
somebody.
saved up his whole motherfucking
Right.
life and thought this was a bubble.
You are somebody that alone in your car collection, you got millions of dollars in cars. So to me, that tells me that you should be sharp enough to understand who you're dealing with, or send the people, accountants, whoever. Have them get that dude and examine and audit dude. Examine his shit before you call yourself really invested into somebody that's quote unquote a
real estate guru.
guru.
Gabe,
Come on, bro.
Hey, but Gabe is one boy who got the car shop some change though.
Yeah, he did. He gave.
And nigga, you better make sure that shit real.
And the cold thing is though, it wasn't even what he was supposed to get. It was just to keep him
Yeah,
a little
it was
bit
cool.
on the
It was
cool
just trying to
side.
pay you back.
100%. And then he told him give him some more money to flip on another property. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Guilty by association. Look, bro, you got years in with this, bro. You got an office with this, bro. You having seminars. Them white folks,
Yeah, he was.
they stay doing real estate seminars on how to flip houses and all this shit.
And DJ Envy was in the seminar.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why
They
Envy
and you're
full of shit.
promoting it on your radio station. You reporting it on your promoting it on your social media. Look, man, I'm gonna be in this city with flipping NJ. Y'all come pay $100. I'm gonna have this lender there, this expert in this field, all types of shit, bro. On top of you starting to hear the rumble, this shit just didn't come out of nowhere, bruh. They had a big ass building, which was an old ass school, that they were flipping into apartments. That's where Envy said he ain't seen a dime yet, right? But man, that's not the first piece of property where you hear that the rumblings. Then I'm watching Tony the Closer. Tony the Closer, one of the motherfuckers that's been firing this shit up on the internet, right? This motherfucker saying, man, I got his motherfucking bank account statement. This motherfucker pulling out 50 racks a day, just blowing it on stupid shit. That's the money that he was getting from the people investing, bruh. Man, fuck that, bruh. Oh, my mama. That nigga knew about that shit, bro.
Yeah, out of pocket.
Oh, my mama, nigga.
But my whole thing is for you to be who you are with the platform you got, being the Breakfast Club host, bro. There's no way you're putting your name on some shit and you and your boy, however your boy told you it was gonna be a quick little boom, bing, bing. You know what I mean? You get your little side hustles, man, and somehow, some way, I'll be able to get them people back right to where we done already made what we made, and then we out of there.
Right.
But something along that way, bro, in y'all little process, it got bad, bro.
So what it was is, to me, I think he bought too many properties because
you put
he
it up.
He stayed buying,
And
buying.
and it was that certain area. I think of that area, bro. Y'all started, y'all couldn't maintain it how y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to. Yep, y'all found. That's what I think it was with the Pena nigga. He found a little spot that had some properties that could be bought. He thought he knew how to just manip that little section, but whatever happened in that process, bro, it went bad.
Yeah,
bro.
when you get to me, you got too big for yourself. You know what I mean? You were supposed to get the loan, flip the motherfucker, pay the loan back, what the cheese you got, then go get another one. But the shit might have boomed. It might have boomed off big. Then once he started thinking, oh, I could do this 2 times than what I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
So you started taking out more loans, but the shit might have slowed down, or the construct, whatever it was, something that went wrong in his math.
His game plan.
In the game plan. Something didn't go right, bro.
I think it was what you said though. You took too many properties to invest in, and you fumbled some money along the way that
100%.
that had you fucking to where you had to start asking them for extra shit.
Borrowing, and then you started borrowing more money.
Almost, you know what, JD? Almost like a nigga running a league, and you didn't told niggas to pay up front.
Embezzlement.
And you done took niggas' money and went and bought you some shit, but now something happens to where niggas is like, nah, bro, you know what? I don't even want to be in that shit no more. Let me get my money back. Oh, well, shit, bro, you gonna have to wait a minute, man, because,
oh, my mama. Nigga, just like the Bishop Sycamore shit. Moms said that they went to Kinko's and he printed out a check, which you ain't printing out no check at Kinko's, but he had the account number and it was coming out of a nonprofit. Nigga ain't no motherfucking money in that motherfucking account. Nigga, just like how bruh was taking out these loans thinking he was finna pay this shit back, but something went awry, bruh. The cookie crumbled when it hit the milk somewhere, bruh. Oh my mama, now you taking more money in, thinking that you finna bubble this shit back, but the money that you taking in ain't going into them properties, bruh. Oh my mama, that shit, and it's fucked up because it fucked working people, bruh. Oh my mama, and yet, you know, a nigga shouldn't say DJ Envy should have blew the whistle, but yet he should have removed himself from the situation instead of promoting the situation as long as he did, bruh. And that's why, whether you knew it or not, bruh, you're guilty of by association, bro.
Get away too late.
100%. There it is. There. Oh my mama.
Left his hand in the cookie jar a little too long.
They
got
in the
stunned,
show,
boy.
Man.
Yeah, that's a cold situation. DJ Envious. Hey, Rick Ross need to do another one.
Oh
on
my
him
mama.
right now.
No,
Like,
100. He gonna let him breathe because he gonna turn redder than a motherfucker, bruh. Everything. Nigga, that nigga, I seen something, nigga, where the nigga Diddy was on there, right? And the nigga Envy asked Diddy, man, I heard Carisha was pregnant or something like that. And Diddy was like, man, where you hear that from? Woo, woo. But then he was like, bruh, you get so offensive when niggas talk about your wife and you know what I mean? But yet, you always up in the nigga. You're right. Yeah, that nigga's a sensitive ass nigga though, bro.
But you like to poke and prowl and other nigga shit. But when it's about your business, it's a hold up though. Wait a minute.
Oh my mama, bro.
Where's my privacy?
Oh, 100%, bro.
That's a lot of them dudes though that be, you know what I mean, on them platforms talking. You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit, man, bro. That's how I know, bro. You be on the bullshit though, bro. 100%, my nigga.
You know what though? That's why I respected that episode you had sent me where they was talking about them contracts, Joe and his boy and them. Cause Joe was like, nigga, let's talk about it. As to where when you had Adam and they bring up the shit with him and his boys in the contract, he say a little something, but he don't go into full detail about the numbers though. So you know what I mean. And you can always respect somebody who will really sit down and we can break this shit down.
Oh my mama.
We all, bro, what is up with this nigga, bro? Fucking 5 picks. Why are we throwing?
Coming off a 300-yard game.
Why are we throwing so much with this nigga?
Coming off a 300-yard game where you thought the nigga might have had some momentum.
Yeah, stop it now, bro. Run the rock, my
fucking
nigga.
Hey, bro. Well, shit, man. Y'all got anything on the way out?
Oh man, you know, it's another good week, another good show. We see how y'all getting in tune with us, man. In them comments, like JD said earlier before the show started, keep that up, man. We appreciate that. You know, hit the like, hit the subscribe. You know, drop your comments. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us, we'll talk back.
100%.
Stay supporting us, man. You know what I'm saying? And finish out your Sunday on a good note. I will.
100%, bro.
All I got, man, is like, comment, and subscribe, man. Run up them numbers for us, man.
Man, we appreciate
We
y'all
fuck with
tuning
y'all,
in.
man. Appreciate it.
100%, because the shit has been, man, nigga, them last 2 shows, nigga, that shit. And you know what? I think that's just that we might be getting better at what we doing too, though, bro.
Salute you, JD. You feel me? You.
Well,
you
this collective because
it's a collective, but you the head of the snake right now, man. You've been pushing us in a direction where I'm saying it's gonna benefit us all. You feel me? To where we.
You right about that.
Yeah, you figuring out the matrix, man, on how to get this shit going, and the new shit you got going with the shorts. And then you feel me, dropping them with the shorts, dropping them with the clips, and then letting them get the whole episode is working. I think because we
hard to start, JD.
Yeah,
we technical support.
Fuck, bro.
We in a
on the technical support, man.
Yeah,
we couldn't do it without him, man. I promise you.
And look though, nigga, we came away from using remember, nigga, when we was all in this motherfucker. With cell phones, recording with cell phones, wasn't no mics, nigga. It's just that, nigga, we feel like we progressing, and I think with the weekend wrap up, cause look, man, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of insight of what we finna do this week, man. We finna drop the first episode. I'm finna chop that up in clips and drop them clips to celebrate the year anniversary and show y'all how the weekend wrap up started. And how we progressing, bro, to where we at right now. And I'm telling you, bro, we coming in this motherfucker and we treating this shit to give the people something to look forward to, you know what I mean? To be like, oh, my niggas is coming on, man. I got to tap in, you know what I mean? Whether it be for 3, 4, 5 minutes or you watch the whole, whatever the case may be, I think we got some type of core. And that's because, nigga, we been consistent. We've been treating this shit like, nigga, we care about this shit because we ain't coming in just splatting off no shit. Niggas is really doing homework to get tuned in on what we talking about, you know what I mean? And then, the production. Nigga, we starting to get better on the production of the show. Nigga, we giving y'all different camera angles. Nigga, we getting better with the mics. Nigga, we know how to do the graphics. You know what I mean?
We like a tattoo artist with a new gun right now.
On my mouth.
You get the better needle, the better gun, and you humming, man. You knocking them out.
Hey,
now.
Look, and we running plays, man.
100%, bro.
Running plays, man.
And that's what they said about the nigga Bishop Sycamore. Nigga, he was getting plays off of Madden. Nigga, they didn't have no playbook. They didn't watch no film. Oh my mama, that shit's so crazy, bro.
He's horrible.
Hey, he didn't do no motherfucking homework, but we do our motherfucking homework on this shit that we talk about. And like I said, man, we ain't picking or choosing no sides. We giving y'all our opinions on the shit that we talk about, and we want y'all to give your opinion on the shit that we talk about, no matter what side of the argument that you on, y'all. 100%, bro. So with that said, man, that's episode 39 of the weekend wrap up. In fantasy, if you ain't got the heart to start, you ain't got the nuts of a champion in life. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. 100%, we gone, nigga. Year anniversary next week, bro.
40.